wonder if Hudson's all the same creature. The one that was stalking the valley before we left. I didn't see him come in. And I didn't want to catch its attention, so I went inside. Perhaps I should have waited for him. Maybe he wouldn't have wanted me to. It's hard to tell. That one. What I'm supposed to do, what he would prefer I didn't. I did ask him if he wanted me to leave him alone about it. That would be the only way. And he didn't. Which makes me wonder if maybe deep down, further down, so that I would never have to admit it, that perhaps he does want help, or answers, or for someone to ask. It seems very guarded. Very particular about the things that he tells people. And I wonder how much of that is out of necessity and how much of it is out of fear. He doesn't seem like a frightened individual. He seems like someone backed into a corner. Perhaps he is. Perhaps I ought to ask Revna how they cross paths. I wonder if she's put any of it together, despite him not wanting her to know. Despite him not wanting anyone to know. And I wonder if perhaps it might be better, safer for everyone, that they do. Perhaps I ought to check on him. Okay, Hana, don't stand like a man. Full body, don't fail me now. I'll get all the way up there and he'll be gone. With my luck. Which we all know I have so much of. Saw him go that way. Already, huh? Maybe I can convince him that he doesn't have to do any of this alone. Perhaps that in itself is mercy. Where's my damn sword? It's on my hip? Good. He's a good climber. Really, Hudson, really? Really knows how to pick 'em, huh? Where? There you I doubt I'm able to sneak up on him. Not that it's my intention. He looks upset. I didn't take him long.
Who's sneaking up behind me?
Not intending to sneak up behind you. Not that I thought that I could. You really know how to choose a place that hardly anybody can get up to, you know that?
It's the purpose of it, ain't it? Mountains are hard to climb.
Yeah, you're telling me. I just wanted to check on you, I suppose, after the hunt.
Oh. Yeah, the hunt went fine. Still hungry, but that's just a given.
Does it ever stop?
I don't think so. Used to. Early on.
So it's gotten worse.
Does it matter?
It might. Does it matter to you?
As long as I can keep it fed, it'll be fine.
And when you can't?
We'll make sure that doesn't happen.
You think the restoration principle could help?
Possibly. Who knows?
Might be right. It's kind of their whole thing, isn't it?
Whatever it is, it's strange. I don't know if restoration will fix it or make it worse.
We
Why
have a
do you
healer,
care?
don't we? I suppose it's in my nature to care.
Nature to care. What, you view me as a sickly animal?
Hardly. I don't know what to call you.
Like everyone else does, Hudson.
That's not what I meant. We're not friends. And we're on the same path. Co-workers, perhaps?
That'd mean we're getting paid.
Right. Have you considered that people here might be able to help you?
It can't be helped.
How do you know? What do you know of it?
Not enough, but also too much at the same time.
Mithrin said that they could look at diseases and ailments.
It's not a disease or an ailment. It's just what I am. At least what I am now.
But is something that is progressively getting worse. Which means perhaps there's a way to stop it from doing so.
Well, I don't want the prince taking a look. His father was the one that did it anyway.
And what about the healer?
It's not a wound. My wounds heal. They don't stay forever.
Have you talked to Ravna about it? At all?
No. She shouldn't know.
She seems to care about you a lot.
Her cares are misguided.
And yet, she cares nonetheless.
She's naive. She's the good in everybody, even if there's no good to be had.
And you? You worry for her
I'm
too.
a monster. Of course I worry, but that's because I owe her.
And when this hunger grows out of control in her presence, what then?
It won't.
You seem confident for someone who doesn't quite know what it is. Or why it's getting worse.
Why else do you think I stay so far back from everybody? When it gets late at night?
Does it only happen at nighttime then?
Happens when I'm not conscious.
I see. That explains a few things.
Yeah? What do you know?
I perhaps wonder if that's why you didn't want Dee and I to stick around.
Unless you want to become the next lunch.
Not particularly. But I am interested in trying to help you.
Why? Because it's in your nature?
Yes. I think perhaps that you don't give yourself enough credit.
There's no credit to be had. I haven't done anything good, nothing righteous. I'm selfish.
Not to her. It's not true to her. She's clearly seen something in you that you haven't seen in yourself, and that you're not willing to show others.
She sees the person that she helped one night, and that's it. She has nobody else. Makes sense why she would get attached. She shouldn't be.
I'm not convinced that all is what it is. Perhaps she is lonely, yes. She clearly trusts you. And I do believe her to be the best of us, so that has to mean something as well.
Why does it matter anyway? Once my duty's over, she accomplishes her goal, she can be rid of me. Then I won't have to risk hurting anybody.
What does that look like? For you, what does that mean?
Making sure she gets to get rid of the Dark Lord. See her world that she wants to see. Make up for what I've done.
Then you have a long way to go. So you may as well make the best of it.
You're talking to a dead man.
Not quite. Maybe half of one. But not all the way. Not yet. I believe that you can be changed. Or at least that progress can be slowed. And if you want that, I'm willing to help where I can. But I don't think that you can do it by yourself.
Install it so I at least have enough time to keep Revenant protected. That's all that matters.
Until she ends up on the other end of your teeth.
They said that won't happen. I'll make sure of it.
Through what means?
I made a deal with someone already that said when we finish the Dark Lord, they can have my souls.
Who?
Someone that hasn't shown his face for a while, but sure is still around. He's just very sneaky.
Great. Souls. It's an interesting statement.
Yeah. Used that trick before against one of the Dark Paladins who had soul sight. Try to convince him that his eyes were wrong. The only other time it came in handy.
How'd you end
I
up
don't
with
think
more
I've
than
ever
one?
heard of them. Ask the Dark Lord. I'm a monster now. That's all that matters. Can't go back to the old life of cutting down trees and making a living like that.
Things can still change.
Not for me, they can't.
We'll see.
You should give up while you have the chance.
I can't.
You'll just end up disappointed in the end.
There's plenty of things to be disappointed about. I think I'd be more so if I wasn't able to give some attempt. I think if it truly didn't matter, you wouldn't be here. Something matters. I don't know what it is. She seems to carry a lot of the answers so far.
You mustn't know.
Why?
Because if she finds out, then I can't protect her anymore. Then I can't make up for what I've done.
What does her knowledge of your condition have anything to do with her safety? What changes if she knows?
Everything changes. I'm a monster already. I don't need to be a monster in her eyes.
I think that's what she would think of you.
Yes. Yes, it would. That would be what she would think of me. You don't know what happened. Don't pretend like you do.
I don't. Have you ever lost somebody before?
Many. The whole village.
And you loved them, yes?
Yeah.
Truly.
They were my family, my friends. Fought for them till my last breath.
And if one of them looked the way that you do now, with your condition, would you love them still?
If they killed my whole family, yeah, maybe I wouldn't.
I understand.
Lucky.
Maybe.
The only reason why they even stood a chance was because of their silver weapons.
Oh, yeah? Is that so? So he has 2 souls, he killed her entire family, and something about silver bothers him. And he doesn't want her to know, because if she finds out that he's the one that murdered her whole family, then it's going to ruin everything, and because deep down he really does care about her, and he doesn't want to admit it. This is the part where you jump off the cliff and leave me behind, right? I'll start walking.
I was going to take the scene around, but now you said that, maybe I will.
Go ahead. It's a complicated one. How do we fix it?
You can't.
You could have jumped.
You don't need to fix everything.
You don't understand.
But you have some obligation, like I do.
Sure. We'll call it that.
You owe someone something.
Not quite. This is unfortunate. This would have been easier about a month ago. Okay.
Definitely what I planned.
Mm-hmm. Very skilled hunter.
Yep.
Well, what if she didn't know the whole truth? What if there was a way that she could help you without knowing why you are the way you are?
Like I said, I can't be helped. It's too late.
Then why seek the restoration principle for your own means at all? Something in you wants change.
Because they may hold secret to killing me.
That's what you want? You want death?
To ensure it, at least, if something were to go wrong. What if your entire existence felt empty? Nothing you ever could live up to, like in your past. Every moment of every night, you hunger. You can't control it. Then your friends, your family, people you care for, stop looking like them. Start looking like your next meal. You have this gnawing voice in your head telling you what to do.
It speaks to you.
Animals shouldn't be able to speak, but something happened. As things got worse, it began to speak.
If she understood your situation, she could help protect herself as well.
No, she wouldn't.
Oh, fuck.
Because she'd see me for what I actually am.
Have you not considered that maybe she's discovered parts of it herself already?
No.
She's not stupid.
She can't. But she is naive.
Then equip her with a silver weapon.
She has one already, her spear. She just doesn't know it. The thing that stabbed me that night anyway.
That's one thing at least.
If she knew anything, she'd be terrified. She wouldn't want anything to do with me, and then I can't protect her. If I can't protect her, no one else can, then she dies. And then all of this will be for nothing.
This way.
The less she knows, the better it is. The more I can protect her.
Well, I think you're running out of time for lying to her.
Doesn't know anything. The only thing she saw was a sigil on my chest.
And then what? When does she start putting things together that you don't come home at night, that silver hurts you? What happens when you run out of time, Hudson? If she finds out the hard way, it's going to be worse for both of you. I'm not trying to tell you that you're a good man. I'm not trying to convince you that you're not a monster. I'm just trying to help you understand that this charade is temporary. And when she finds out, and you want to protect her that badly, I wonder if you'll know what to do next.
I always figure it out. Lived this long.
Can't brute force your way through everything.
I can do whatever the hell I please.
I expected an answer like that from you. I'm not trying to agitate you. I want to help.
You ever think that people don't want your help?
Yeah. Well, neither of us have a choice in that. There's only one person that might be able to help me, and we're both looking for them.
For restoration?
Yep. I'm hoping they can tell me what's wrong with me.
There's a partial reason. Well, not them themselves, but their magic. The reason why I'm even alive. If they can find a way to cut it off, and they can kill it too.
It's a different answer you were giving me. Hope comes in many forms, and you don't have to call it hope if it makes you so sick.
Backup plans. I don't just brute force everything. I actually think.
Would you like to enlighten me on your plans?
Find the restoration. Figure out if they can cut off the magic from me. That's what keeps me and the beast alive. If that doesn't work, I find Jackseth. Jackseth uses his book when all is over to take the souls. Not kill the Dark Lord. See what happens after that. 3 ways.
That's helpful. The first option seems like your best one. Maybe we can save what's left of you. Maybe.
There's nothing left.
Yes, there is. So long as you have a heartbeat that belongs to you, there's something left.
Every day, it gets harder to understand which one's my thoughts and which one's theirs.
Do you have anything that helps ground you?
My past. Ragna.
Does it help to talk about them from time to time? Keep the memories alive?
Sometimes. Can't tell Revna about them though, because then she'd start getting suspicious. And I'm not too fond of talking.
We could try. I gave you the opportunity to shoo me away yesterday, and you missed it, so. Now I'm a quill in your side. If you'd like to try to talk about them, I'm around. I'm not going anywhere. And I don't have any plans to tell her if truly not knowing is what's keeping her alive. But you should prepare yourself for the day that she does find out, even if on her own. She leans on you a lot, and I think that she will soon learn things about herself and the results of her clan that will crush her. And I don't mean what I know of you. I just mean their own practices to get the attention of the Ascended.
And they were doing sacrifices and such.
Yes. And they were not heard. They did not matter.
If they really did care, monstrosities like me wouldn't exist.
If it makes you feel any better, I believe that they're cowards as well. What? Freaking me out, man. Dude. You can stare at me if you want. I don't.
You just stopped. But you saw something I can't see.
Oh, no. I mean, everyone's over there. That's what I saw. I didn't want to speak on things over there.
At least you're smart.
I have that going for me. I think that might be the nicest thing you've ever said.
Don't let it get to your head.
If I had a nickel.
I can only hope that she
Who's sick?
At least when I last saw her. Mother. At least when they attacked.
Okay, that went better than I thought it would.
I'm sure she'll be fine.
Right.
I can get rid of this now.
So, do you two have an opinion on how we should vote?
Fuck. Okay, going to the next thing.
The child. The room.
I don't know. I guess majority. That's what usually people do.
Oh my god.
I mean, which would you prefer, removing it or?
I say we keep him innocent. Remove it, make sure he doesn't have to worry about it.
I agree. Removing the mark is a mercy. It gives the child a chance at a life that is considered normal for this realm. And it removes him as a pawn for either side. Even if it causes death. In the end, for the child, it's more merciful than leaving it be.
Better than being tortured and used by the Dark Lord. Or
Why?
being tortured and used by us.
Is that not the answer?
We still have plans, so they think that we can look for to take down the Dark Lord. And if we keep training and getting these principles and whatever the fuck, we won't need the kid.
No cruelty
Hopefully
may
with
wear the mask
Mark
of mercy.
He'll live that normal life.
No.
Finish off the Dark Lord and then he can prosper. Who knows? Better than him being groomed to the next one.
I don't want him being groomed, but there is no normal life with the Dark Lord still living. Or even undead, he needs wiped off of this realm.
We can't just use the kid for that.
I'm not saying to use the kid, I only wanted to research the room. There has to be something that a child is randomly born with this room.
Do we have time?
But you have a point. Maybe it's not the Ascended Ones giving us a sign.
We have a week. Literally a little less. That is when his fate's sealed and I cannot change it.
Interesting.
Don't expect the Ascendant One's help.
I never cared anyway.
They are not listening anymore.
If we could just make them. It's futile, never.
Take a musket and shoot at the sky.
You're very right.
We'll probably just fall back down, so.
Greater sacrifices have been made in such an attempt, and they do not stir.
Because they've given up on us.
I'll be right back. What do you need, Reaper?
Oh, bright one, I was wondering if you wanted to get some answers.
I doubt you have answers for me.
You're right. What the first golem does. I have found some interesting news as of late this morning.
Hmm.
Stuff that interests us both. But I need to ask the golem a simple question. Was hoping to have a witness.
What is the question? Then I will decide if I'd like to play your games.
I have a feeling that it knows how to speak dead tongue. And if it does, it has wider implications. It should be in Mother's chamber.
And what implications are you hoping to get?
I believe my master just lied to my face. I plan on getting to the bottom of it.
This is infuriating. And what reason would he have to lie?
I've been told conflicting information from him from what you told me. And the big difference is I believe you have no reason to lie, but he does.
May no cruelty wear the mask of mercy.
Mm.
I'm sorry, it looks like he's waiting to go out for walkies.
I'm going to speak to him in dead tongue. I don't know if you can catch, but
That I'm not sure. It could. That's the dilemma, right?
Golem, me is in the room on the right. I wish
The
to speak with
dilemma
you.
is that it can solve a lot of our problems if we have this rune. If we keep the kid and get the rune from him and then use it ourselves. Or he could get in the hands of the Dark Lord.
How far back does your memory go? You remember when you were first conceived? Is mine translating too? Okay. Who taught you death speak? Do you remember his figure?
Okay, I get to listen to them growl at each other. Yeah, I think that's the whole point of the choice. I don't think it actually matters what we choose.
Did you have any questions for it?
Oh, this is awkward timing. Sorry. Not really. Did you get the answers that you wanted?
Yes, and they're very concerning.
Great.
Right one.
Stop calling me that.
Do you speak a different tongue?
I understand old languages. I don't know if it's specifically death speak.
Switch. Sample her tongue, learn it, speak back to her. Yes, learn it. There's one back in Mother's chamber. I'll talk to you later about it. I'll talk to you later about it and help you learn it. Turn back to where you're placed.
They're literally the first golem. You could be nice to them. It's not their
Akin
fault.
to a construct.
It doesn't matter.
Let's talk about this away from him.
Thank you.
It's
Ugh. How's you in such a foul mood now?
him learning deaf speak is not something you just learn from someone. We all learn it from my master. Which means my master interacted with the first golem. The opposite of what he told me when I asked him.
And you're certain it's not just a misunderstanding?
He told me information about him that only I would know.
Well, it's not all that surprising to hear that the other realms have a hand in trickery, treachery, treason, you name it. Sin.
I asked my master if he knew why the uppers weren't responding. His answer was, "It's none of my concern."
And they might be right.
It's the first time forever he's never giving me a straight answer. Being his first.
Well, now that you're here, out of his grasp, most of the time. Apologies, give me a moment. This is driving me crazy. Okay. So what? Speak your mind.
I think if my side has a hand in things being so unstable on here, it's easy to think that the uppers do too. Things didn't make right since we got here. I've been putting it together. My master's physitism, his answers, the first golem. My master hasn't been up here in a millennia. And the fact that he appeared to teach it how to speak our language, that's something you just do out of a whim.
So you assume that because your side isn't perfect, that ours has to have a hand in it as well?
They're not trying to fix things, are they?
That doesn't mean they're the ones that broke it.
You are. And I'm trying to figure out who did. You're evidence enough that there's still some trying to fix the balance.
I'm at the bottom of the totem pole. It doesn't really matter what I want or think.
And I'm second highest up, and here we are in the same box. Right one.
I need time to think about it. You can't stand here and tell me that what I am and what I was made of has been inherently unmerciful. That is all that I've ever known.
And all I've ever been told most of my existence is not to like your kind, but that doesn't hold true right now. I have great respect for the sacrifice you took to get down here to do what you think is right.
You don't even know what I did.
You're here. The results matters. You don't know what I had to do to get this seat. Does it matter?
Does it?
I don't know. For once in my existence, I'm unsure.
No one here seems to believe that it is. Is there anything else?
No.
Hmm.
Not pink. Numbness.
She knows who he is. Who she is.
What?
Greetings.
Sorry. I'm not trying to. I'm not an inherently
Okay.
sneaky person.
It's fine. You're still holding on to it though, and it's at least beginning to mend even slowly, at least with you being here, so it's something. And I at least hope that, or believe, or at least hope that with time, especially with the progress that is being made, change might be able to happen.
Maybe. At some point, I think my only connection to any of it, to anything, is my affinity for nature magic. As sad as it sounds, but my skin's yet the purple. I don't feel any pain.
We'll figure something out. I'm sure of it.
I'm sorry. Are you sick?
Just a feeling, I guess. I disconnect from nature ever so slightly.
Oh. I see.
It's hard for ourselves because we are inherently connected to it, but I'm not past the point of no return. That's what I can be thankful for, if that is what is happening to me. I just sometimes miss looking into the water or a mirror, seeing normal skin, freckles, a normal blush.
We could maybe ask Mother when she wakes up. Maybe be able to look into it properly.
I would hope. I hope.
I'm sure she'll know something.
Maybe I have super empathic powers to nature itself and I feel her slight sickness. in some part of the world, and it's reflecting that. Who knows?
I mean, you say that, but I also wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, so.
I wouldn't be that.
I'm not saying that was a
trying
bad
to-
thing.
No, I'm just saying, I'm trying to put a fully out there hypothetical, but if you think it's possible.
I mean, why not?
I'm not. I might be mother's child, but I'm not mother's child.
Well, yes.
You're still
That's
able to grow
water.
plants and food.
Yes. I can commune with the trees. I can grow food. I can have my vines as long as I give a little blood, little flesh. Give my appetite, or at least have it cause my giant appetite. But sometimes I feel a numbness to nature itself, in that my only connection is that magic. Not as much anymore. When we first started out, yes. But at least I feel it mending, ever slowly. I just want to know what's wrong with me.
Maybe
Perhaps.
it's your obsession with material things.
Should I become a monk?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's a
Shave your
thought.
head.
Maybe we
You
all need the
cannot.
restoration principle in some way.
There's beauty everywhere, and I guess it is greedy of me to want it.
It's not. Especially not when everything is so bleak.
Yeah.
To want to see those things again and even have some of it is natural.
That's at least a bit comforting.
I do quite like your hair anyways, so I'd rather you not shave it.
What?
The monk idea.
Oh. I don't think I have the head or face for that. Maybe you give up at least the material things I collect, like gold and trinkets and... What, are stones more natural?
I believe stones would be more natural than anything. It's
Have that
technically a
be
part
the
of nature.
exception.
I mean, technically gold is natural, right?
Well, now we're
It
back at
might
square
depend.
one.
it might depend on if it's been shaped and such, I suppose. Maybe.
Maybe it's the intent.
Because gold coins and such have to be made. Made and crafted, shaped, and all.
I mean, silver is
By-
just as important as gold. Carry silver on your back all the time. Retna.
I do. Is it sad to say it's... I'm mainly keeping it as a reminder, that's why I haven't switched the axe. It's a memory that I don't want to let go of. It reminds me that I want to live. silver's important.
You're running out of time,
Scrolling.
Hudson.
Any material, really. Just how you use it, or why you keep it. Maybe they're sent ones for like you. You in particular. Fuck you. That's all I'm hoping, at least.
I mean, that I would also not be surprised by, if I'm being
All the
honest.
praying, all the things my cove did. Maybe it's only fitting.
I imagine there's probably some ascendant ones
Welcome
that are
on.
annoyed about particular things. So,
All I can do is pray that one day I can look in the reflection and see rosy skin and freckles and not grey.
I look forward to that day, if it hopefully comes.
Hopefully. Now, forgive me for assuming, but I have to be blunt, it's only because of your ears, Hana. Do you? As someone at least elf-like, I don't know if you're full or half.
It's an interesting question. I don't think that I don't think I am what you are. I can only assume it's a similar trait.
I hope at least Mother's Grove gives you some comfort then, if not a direct connection.
It's nice. It's safe.
So it should be.
No, you're right, Hudson. Sorry for not including you.
It's fine. I'm fine. Sorry. Voice crack. I'm fine.
He says as he's about to cry.
I got nothing to add.
I don't even know what we were talking about. That was crazy. That was crazy. I was like, alright.
Now, that's, I guess, Eastman.
What?
I don't know if it works differently for elves. I mean, does it at least feel natural here for you?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's woods. Nothing really. Nothing screams unnatural, I guess. It's not like a city.
I wonder where Tech went.
so I don't know how to answer your question really.
It's fine, just trying to make conversation while we're all reflecting over the river.
I don't know, I got really nothing to add.
Had anything on your mind?
Just what we're gonna do.
How does the rest of the group feel about the child?
I really want to give a child a normal life. Spared from being used by anyone, but I also want to believe that he has that rune for a reason. That if we just get to research it, at least before we wipe it out, we can use it. I don't want to use a child.
Hey,
I
baby.
can't guarantee his or his family's safety whether we get rid of it or not. So I don't know anymore. I was sticking to my gut, and saying we let it remain, but I don't know anymore. If we let it remain, it also could be used by the Dark Lord. So I don't know.
Seems Mithrin and Mithrin wants to keep the rune on the boy kid, and the other one, the silent one that doesn't talk much, says it's complicated and is unsure right now.
I don't know how anyone could just not give an opinion, at least in this case. It feels like the easy way out.
Not making a choice is still a choice.
Sometimes to play the game, you have to not play it. Or to win the game, whatever.
I don't want to equate a child's, I guess, condition to a game, or at least a pawn in the game that we're playing.
They are, though. So long as they have the rune. They'll either be a pawn for us to use for victory, or the same for the Dark Lord.
Right.
And this is even assuming that Luther had good intentions. As far as I can tell, we did things for him, and he did not give us much information to go off of that I'm sure he could have shared.
That is true.
Still gave us access to the principle. He could have just used the golem's power for himself with command words.
He could have.
And
Like
even
to
sent
believe it's still
us
good.
out on some missions, including one restoring chronomancy.
Good things came up
Could
from
be,
it.
Could be playing the long game. Who knows?
But that doesn't mean one's
Just,
intentions are good. Just because it had
All
good
we know
results.
is that Dark Lord's bad. We gotta make sure we don't give him more power. But we can find a way to remove some power from him, or find ways to fight against him that could work out in our favor. But as long as we don't use the kid as a weapon, keep him safe, let him at least live a little bit, I think.
Apologies.
It's alright.
You're fine. Didn't miss much talking about unnecessary death. Yeah.
And why we're still here.
Mm.
Perhaps because you're lucky.
Because I believe at least you two have been around the longest, or been with the group the longest.
Yeah, but he's, like he said, he's only here to protect me. Which I don't even know why anymore. I mean,
And yet, he's getting something out of it.
Grey now.
TikTok, Hudson.
Protecting me.
So you can achieve your goals? So you don't die?
But you don't owe me anything.
I mean, it's nice to have him around, so I'm not complaining either way.
I'm not complaining either. I just...
No.
So the two of you met in Grena.
We did. Traveled around for a couple of months.
Then we ran into the weird dream we had, and then made our way and found the rest of the group. Why don't you tell the story about how we met?
Yes, why don't you?
Alright. Well, I told you all about my enclave, my code, and I mean, I was open about it a while back, though. With the sacrifices, I was next. I was being assisted to the pyre, tied to it, and they go to light it, and suddenly the creature, beast, comes storming in through huts, through houses, unstoppable. I was able to get out, save myself. Even though I drew the short straw and was gonna get sacrificed, I still wanted to defend them. I grabbed the nearest spear and I fought it off. At least the best I could, not without scratches. But they were dead. There were many dead in what little remained. I wanted to go hunt it in some sort of rage. I guess
I love this moment.
because I hated that I lived. And
You scared the shit out of me,
go
Scritch,
stomping
dude.
after it. Travel day and day, and I find another victim. I'm Hudson, bloody,
You?
bruised,
You're not a monster, you're an asshole.
and I nurse him back to health. And I wanted to leave you to your own devices. I gave you food. I took care of your wounds. But you kept following me. And I couldn't be more thankful than thankful for a friend.
Suppose we can't expect anything
Yeah.
less from a hunter.
I gave up, partially, on finding the creature. But I want to live again. I don't wish for death, I don't wish for sacrifice. And I got a friend out of it.
Hmm. You think it's still out there somewhere? If you found it again, what would you do?
Well, if it was hostile, coming after me, defend myself. Try to drive it away. Seal it somewhere, but if truly, I think just because of how much viscera there was at my enclave, I just think the blood drew it out. I'd leave it alone if it left me alone. But part of me does want to take my anger out to avenge
When
them.
did you get here? Holy shit.
Being with this group made me realize they weren't the best of people. That no one is truly that innocent in intentions.
Everyone has a nature.
Hmm.
Honestly, if I saw today, I think I'd just freeze. I wouldn't know what to do.
This is great foundation laying for the drama that I'm going to stir.
Too many complicated feelings.
I think that's more than reasonable given
Understandable.
what you've been through.
Then I think Hudson would want revenge.
I was going to say, you have
Did a
people
number on
here
you.
that could...
Yeah.
Oh, it was the same creature.
At least
Yeah.
I only assumed.
Hmm.
Oh, I want to ask
You
a
have
mean
more
question.
people with you now, so... even if it would be a matter of driving it off, hopefully shouldn't be too much of an issue.
I hope not. I don't want to lose any more. I can't lose any more.
I understand.
Man, I have just been talking and talking and talking. I'm sorry.
You're good at it.
You're fine.
How do you like... Every time you tell me to tell a story, am I that good of a storyteller, Hudson?
Sure. You have a way of describing things. When I can't see that well, it helps me see it better.
I think perhaps he needs her too. He just doesn't want to admit it.
If that makes sense.
It does.
And I think perhaps he'll get a different result than he's expecting. I wonder if he will see that. I do have questions for
Plus you
Scrooge.
experience all the interesting stuff. I mostly just fight things.
You're a better fighter than me. Experience better fights than me.
You know how to use that spear?
All I'm good for. At least combat wise.
Hmm.
There's the mention of the axe earlier. Or a axe.
Back when we assisted the Lich King back to his original castle, we found an enchanted axe that could, when activated, ensnare enemies when slashing at them. I haven't really quite attuned with it yet, because it seems a little ironic for a druid to wield an axe, but it was nature aligned.
Oh. Well,
I like the spear more.
that is fair. How big is the axe?
I believe it was a hand axe.
Hand axe. You could technically use both, maybe, or at least have it as a secondary option.
Oh, that's what she has, the tiny knife.
My FMA.
That is true, actually. Yeah.
The squiggly knife.
If only Asta was here.
Apparently I have like a weapon inside of me or something.
What?
Don't know.
What?
Well, Ushabti was telling me about soul magic and stuff.
The soul magic.
Yeah.
Is this a
I don't
new
know how to
development?
get it out.
Yes.
A little bit, yes.
What caused it?
I'm not entirely sure. I don't really remember too well about when it happened, but I just died one day when we were fighting something, and then I got back up not too long after.
Apologies for my delay. Toby, I heard that you wanted to study the purple flowers. Here, have a bundle.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Hopefully I didn't miss anything.
Small talk, mostly.
Small talk.
How has that been?
Lovely.
Fine.
Good, I think.
For the most part.
Hopefully I wasn't too much of emptiness here.
Too much emptiness.
Revna's a beautiful storyteller.
I'm the one
Continue
doing
to tell
most of the
interesting stories. It's always one of us, or well, actually, the two people that I knew haven't been here enough to actually really say much. So
No, the Scritch
it could
was
change.
telling us about his new condition.
Yes.
Oh, is he now?
You said that you died.
Anything roughly talk
Yes.
about that?
I guess I can, I mean, I guess there's one thing I can say. I thought I was supposed to stay silent about it, but Ushabti did kind of talk a little bit. So I'm technically his thrall.
What? Is he a lich?
I don't really know. I mean, he says something about not wanting to be a 2-bit necromancer, so I'm not like I'm not under his control or anything.
He said you want a mindless undead still.
Yeah.
He was robbed.
It's awful.
I thought it was his job to guide souls to the afterlife, not claim them for his own.
No, that's Tor's.
But Tor was the one that affected them at first. When it
Are we
happened,
certain as to that?
I saw Tor and he scratched his body. But
That doesn't mean that they could have done it.
Indeed.
Did you see them
Tor's
cast
supposed to
anything?
guide them.
thought I saw bubbles of some sort. But I will admit That day I don't remember quite fondly for multiple reasons,
obvious
and I
reason.
might have been for obvious reasons, and I can't think straight when I think back on it.
I'll be honest, it's the same on our side.
That answers that
Probably
question.
remember most of it. That's just our end, and that was a different day entirely, unfortunately.
Hmm. A lot happened.
Is it horse riding up mountain?
I think that's Tor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very agile horse.
Okay.
Horse can fly.
Very agile horse.
Thought I was doing the thing like goats do that, you know.
No, it's actual
even,
full
like,
flight,
an angle.
as if it had
Oh.
wings.
Yeah.
It's very agile.
Quite.
Where does she keep the horse?
If I
Oh,
recall,
you know.
Up
it
her
is a
ass.
summonable ability.
Yes, I believe it's
In the
summonable.
horse area.
Oh, just over there in the pen.
Yeah.
The horse plane.
Where all the horses are.
Where all they originate from.
Brave now. The horse
Yes.
is here.
Oh no.
Yep.
Anything more for dinner?
I haven't had a chance to think about it.
Well, do you think you could do before you get out?
Do you want to put a lasagna in the oven?
Sure.
Seems like you all
Okay,
had some
thank you.
experiences, before I got here. Would love to find out more information.
Perhaps there's an explanation for
Where do
what
you
they
like to
did to
start?
Scratch.
I guess what's going to be the most important coming up soon. Since they
Surely
are
an
dead, that
explanation.
means, what, certain types of magic can't be used on them.
Surely.
It would be good to know what everybody's strengths and weaknesses are, or new strengths and weaknesses.
Oh.
My spell types are gravity, lightning, fire, darkness, and I believe that's most of it, but I've been learning chronomancy.
Whenever you're ready, I can help you.
But of course, I'll keep that in mind. Oh, also, I am trying to run this by just in case I ever have to hit that point. Have you ever heard of magical overburn?
Nope.
No.
If one person casts too large a spell, their body combusts, fire spouting out of it and whatnot. If you ever see a large thing falling from the sky, please check up on me with medical. That'd be greatly appreciated.
Oh right.
I will keep that in mind.
Understood.
Because that magical overburn, it causes a lot of strain on the body and whatnot. I'm certain that my passive regeneration from the runes on my body could help somewhat, but untreated and only with those, then I'd be probably dead.
I have a spell that might be able to help with that, but depending on what the damage is, it could be a bit.
Along with that, if anyone is burned or sick with something, tell me and I'll burn. Oh, not burned. Poisoned or sick with something, tell me. I'll be able to burn it out of their system.
With
Me as
poison,
well.
specifically.
Either of us, really.
Poisons,
Alright.
I don't believe that there's a limit that I've found yet with it. Specifically poisons and illnesses and what other ill going ons as such.
That
For me, it's
is
that
good to
and
know.
also mending broken bones as well. It's managed to work
I will
with that.
say that it will it is fire flowing through your veins, so it will be quite painful.
That makes sense.
I could at least cast my spells more freely, knowing people can cure poisons.
I have a couple of questions for you at some point.
But of course.
At least for me, all of my
I don't
magic
know if
is
we can
for
trust him yet.
restoration. At least two for mostly healing.
I don't know
Also
if he
have
needs to
another
know that I'm sick.
third one where it's able to grant life and such to the area around me, but from the times that I've used it, it has put me out of unconscious for I think about 30 minutes.
If perhaps he is
So.
still working with the Dark Lord.
That's all I have.
Or at least has the intention of
Ah.
taking his place, then.
Only nature magic. Trying to look into others, don't know where to start.
He's dangerous and he doesn't
See
need to
if I'm
know.
fighting. I'm a quick learner at anything, but I'm a little frail, I guess, is my weakness. And complete fear of death.
Alright.
I have no weaknesses. I hit things hard. I get hungry sometimes, that's it.
Well, hunger is also the downside of some of my magic.
Do you want to... Alright.
If you need any food, let me know.
Could I talk to
Will
you
do.
later?
Let's go talk now then.
Alright.
Scritch, do you want to let her know what you're capable?
Oh, sure. Well, it's mainly a poison magic, and then I guess the soul magic now that I have as well.
Mm.
Although I don't really know how to use it properly just yet.
Learning it though.
Yes. In terms of weaknesses, I'm not sure. It's a bit different now. I haven't really learned about myself as much. I tried casting magic earlier and there was something off about it, but it didn't have the normal backlash that I usually have.
For your poison?
And for my, usually it would just poison me a little bit as well, and then if I do it too much, like throw up and stuff, and potentially,
It could
die if I
be
do it too
because
much.
of you being undead now. Maybe you're not affected by the poison.
Yeah, Ushabti said that undead, not undead, it wouldn't really do anything, but I do think there's something else. There were some odd sensations, but I didn't push past my limits enough to really figure it out, what it was doing.
If you do decide to maybe try push your limit or so, I suppose, let me know in case, I suppose if poison does properly kick in, well, either me or Mithrin, we can probably try and burn it out then.
Alright.
Fire be safe to use on an undead?
Oh, maybe not.
I mean,
I would assume that he's relatively fine.
Probably.
I treat it as if it's a tree. People often consider living trees as a threat for fires. No, they aren't. They have enough water to fill up a lake in them so they can't burn. Since he still has flesh and blood, he shouldn't just be as normal fire. You still do bleed, don't you?
a little bit. It's not as much as I used to.
Then you should be relatively fine. As long as you don't turn into a mummy of sorts.
No, hopefully not. But when we were finding that golem, I can't remember the name for them, but there was that one like fire. There were two people who were using like fire magic, and it did affect my body a decent bit, but it didn't feel like it was my weakness necessarily.
Hmm. There's a lot that you need for you to be finding out. So
Yes.
It's his job to inform you if that's what he's done to you.
Indeed. But he is lazy, so you never know.
He's been helping me out. I would be much more lost if he hadn't told me some things.
I'll have to talk to him.
I'm able to ask your abilities, Hannah.
I can cast light and restoration. What it does
Understood.
to me is something I'm still trying to understand myself. Like I said, we didn't have backlashes where I came from.
Yes, I remember you saying that.
Maybe that's what's made me sick. Perhaps I've been cursed like everybody else.
I did say something out of character for me a bit earlier, but I do wish to hear your opinions on it, now that I'm actually able to sit down and not scream over a lake about it. What do you all say about actually trying to organize people into this or the other stronghold that we have out by the wastelands?
The concern is, at least for me, here, if somebody bring in who shouldn't, and then finding this
True.
place.
Then perhaps we just try to do it towards the other stronghold.
are you talking about moving on, like just moving out over to?
No, I mean, organizing a group. As great as it is with us, a revolution can't just be 10, 15 people. And along with that, my vote still stands that we keep the other half-elf as he is. We can't take a boy around, we can't take a child around whenever we are traveling, and he needs to have a normal childhood, relatively so. Setting up a actual group of people helping us, making sure that he gets a normal life at one of those strongholds that we may forge, is our best bet.
He will only be a pawn. It doesn't matter which side, if he keeps the rune.
Yeah, indeed, but at least we may be able to offer him a normal childhood while we research the rune.
It's maybe bringing him and his family here. At the
Either
most.
here or that stronghold.
Mm.
That's why I'm trying to suggest a way for us to get that boon while keeping him safe. At the moment, for all we know, we are the only ones with that
And
information
it could
of him
fall
existing
in your
the future.
hands and you could use
Especially
it.
where he's going to be, or at least a rough idea. We have the starting foot, the starting step.
I at least agree with that. While I don't think the rune should stay, if it's going to, then we need to be the first ones to get him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why I say that stronghold to bring him. Somewhere where magic isn't quite as strong, especially. Keep him out of whatever the Dark Lord can see.
Oh, wait. Were you suggesting the stronghold with the anti-magic, or? Okay.
Either here or there. The anti-magic one might be more superior due to the fact that if there is a insider that we eventually find in there, at least it's someone we can toss away rather than someone that is as hollow, nearly holy as this.
That's a good point.
And even then, if that is what happens,
He's a strategist.
we'd have an immediate gateway to here. Through the runes, we'd be able to bring him back along with any of our allies, then break the connection.
It's not a bad idea.
Hmm.
We won't know until we try. And you're right. 12 people aren't going to start a revolution.
Well, it might be the start, but we won't see it to the end.
Might be able to work on rallying or something. I'm gonna take another walk for while I can. So you all take care.
Anna, do you wish to have that discussion that you brought up a bit ago whenever I brought up my fire?
We can. It's not a long one, but it's a bit personal.
Of course. We can move over to the campfire. Honestly, this was my biggest shock, is that you guys set up here rather
There's
than
a
the...
campfire?
Or at least where I remember setting up one in the past.
Just like it was to
Great.
By the way, I'm often
Hopefully I'm not taking you too far away.
I don't think it matters. This is home base, from what I understand.
Pretty much. And they did get rid of the fire. Whenever we first set up here, right in the middle, I remember a campfire for some reason. I don't know why.
I couldn't tell you. I've only been here twice.
Indeed.
You said you can cure ailments.
It might not be one of yours, of what, if we're referring to what you brought up at the other location.
Refresh my memory. What did I tell you?
This plane being sick to its very core with magic.
True. It could be that, for all I know. If it has a different effect on me. All I know is that I'm sick. And I don't know how or why. Only that it happened when I transitioned from up there to down here.
Idea of it, a theoretical one still, I should specify. I don't really know all too much about it either. I think that it's something to do with the mortals of this plane. Being sent here restrains oneself. Someone or something cursed it with the backlashes that we now have. Or have had since as long as history has been written. Why, I don't know. Who? Even better question.
Certainly
but we finally
theories
have an
floating
answer,
around.
mildly, to that, with that boy. It looks like a rune, one that we've never seen before, that birthmark. But the real question is why? Oh, so sort one to believe, for one reason or another, that there might be a prophecy of sorts for it.
What makes you say that? What are you looking at?
Have you ever No, you haven't. You've... The land that the Dark Lord's castle is now was once split in two, one of a kingdom of humans, one of a kingdom of elves. A marriage a bit over 300 years ago was the peace to unify the two kingdoms, from what I can recall. That resulting in a half-elf in the marriage.
Oh, fuck.
Soon after, the mother died,
Uh-huh.
whenever there was no result.
Right.
It's too strange to actually just be a peace talk, especially for a half-elf to be made from it all. My working theory is something relating to the Oracle Stone itself, perhaps this not being the first time that's been used in this nature. But it's strange that this is the second time that I've ever heard of a half-elf, and the other one being that other situation. Most others have been killed.
You're implying that this is a second attempt, and that the first one
Indeed.
potentially failed.
Indeed.
How unfortunate. Probably for the best.
But that was my idea. Unless you have something else that I don't know about.
It's a lot of it a bit of a mess. It's hard to make heads or tails
Everything's a
of
mess.
what Ushabti is trying to tell me when he feels like it.
I'll be honest with you, with him, I take everything that he says with a massive grain of salt.
And you?
He sees this... Oh, I don't trust him at all. I don't know about myself. What I try to do is give the information that I know. And that's it. Of course, every time that there's a theory, I make sure to specify it.
You probably get asked this a lot. But what makes you more trustworthy than a Reaper?
The fact that I'm not supposed to be the one taking your soul. Or at least not the one to... I was not literally made to do that.
It's a trusted process, though. It's the way of things. You're mortal,
It is.
as far as I can tell. Mortals
Mortal
are
with an
interesting
extended
beings.
lifespan. I should have died about... I think it's been 100 years ago now.
Interesting. And yet here you stand.
Similar to my regeneration, my aging is halted, along with a lot of other traits from what I've been able to figure out. I still am uncertain as to what my father has placed upon me other than the fact that he didn't wish for me to die.
You said that you were covered in runes. Do you not know how to read them?
I do, but I can't read all of them. Unless I get a mirror and look at my back, but even then I only get one mirror.
Have you considered asking someone for help? How about an offering, then?
I'll consider it.
Very well. It's the least I...
We need to talk.
Which one of us?
The one I'm looking at.
I'll get out of your hair then, because it's clear that I'm not going to be wanted. We'll consider it. I'll consider that offer. I'll get out of your hair, and my apologies for not being able to guarantee anything.
It's fine. Consider it a trade. I asked you for a favor.
But of course.
Yeah?
You were out of my sight for a few minutes. Did he say anything?
What?
To her?
To who? To Revna?
Revna.
No.
don't get it. She loves the idea of me, but not the real me.
I imagine she loves what she's seen. What she's had the chance to experience. And you heard what she said. You heard what she would do. Are you so sure that she would hate you?
She would. No one could love someone that's done something like this. She wants to kill the Dark Lord. I'd be on her next on her chopping block, and then I won't be able to protect her.
It didn't sound like she wanted to kill you.
She said herself that she has complicated emotions about it.
And when she realizes inevitably that the one that did what they did was you, I think the scales will tip in your favor.
I don't think that.
Well,
Just make sure she doesn't find out anything.
it sounds like she's already getting a whiff of it. I'm telling you that you're on a timer. How it's revealed can be up to you, but it won't be when it's too late. Don't. Don't.
Don't say a word.
I'm not making you any promises.
Understood?
I don't think it matters what I say here. You're not going to like the answer. Oh my god.
She'll be joining us soon. If I
Haven't.
hear that she has some strange new ideas.
Oh my
asks
god.
Any strange questions. I'll know.
All I want is to help you.
I can't be. It's too late. I've done too much harm. There's no good that's gonna come out of me.
Helping you doesn't mean saving you, per se. If you can't be changed, fine, but even you have a plan to purge the parts of you that you can. But that means that there's still something left. You said souls, and you have a heartbeat. And someone loves you quite a great deal, and I don't think that you're willing to give up on her either. You didn't come all the way from Grania for no reason.
I don't get it.
I'm sorry.
There's nothing left of what was me.
We'll see.
She said she loves me. But will she, if she learned everything? She said she has complicated feelings over what she'd do if she saw the beast, but what if that changes if she actually found out?
What if it did? Do you care?
I won't be able to protect her. I've grown to tolerate her and enjoy her presence.
That's something. Try as you might to run from it. While there's still a possibility of something being done about your condition, you'll continue to look for it. And that is hope. I'm sorry.
Oh dear Lord. If that's the case, then my deepest apologies. I'll break you in twain so your soul can go on. I am.
But we don't know if it's dubious in nature yet.
I doubt it. I didn't even know that it was truly alive until today. You alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
Actually, have you seen the gravity mistake that happened up on the mountains before?
No.
I'm going to go show that off. I'll catch up with all of you in a bit.
You know, you're gonna need a better excuse to lure someone alone somewhere than gravity.
That isn't an excuse. There is an entire pit of gravity gone awry. You can walk on the walls, float for a bit, even. What did the hound try to harass you with now, if I'm able to ask? Because his other conversation partner was crying whenever she returned.
Right. Well, he seems to think that I'm causing some problems. If you can't find me one day, please look for my body.
Oh, I definitely will. I think I see why I thought that there was a campfire now. There's a yellow glowing flower. And this entire time, because I never actually went there, because I kept on getting dragged away for other conversations, thought it was a campfire. I'm going to lose my mind one of these days, and I hope that you find my body first.
Sure. The odds of that seem a bit more likely considering how close you like to tangle with death.
Oh, don't even get me started. I had to talk to him the other day.
Please.
If I have to literally do it again, I'm going to go insane first.
Why now? Why before?
The Reaper, you called him Ubshakti. He's a lying piece of shit that wishes for Tor to die. Or at least do something for him.
It's interesting. That's your perspective on it then?
At least that's how she's been phrasing it directly to me.
He seems to have great plans for her that I'm not all that convinced are going to go very well.
I am convinced the exact same way. Everything that he does is soaked in magic of the old world before everything happened. None of them actually work nowadays, and he's convinced that that's going to be the way.
Do you know what it is he's planning? What he wants from her?
A rough idea. As I said, he's trying to use her as a sacrifice of sorts.
For what?
Trying to... I don't know. That's the one thing that she keeps on rephrasing it as.
Is she not already
He's trying
dead?
to use her. It's a strange middle ground from what I've been able to put together. Have you learned anything about how undead are created as a whole in this realm?
Not exactly. I've only just now learned of
Usually they
Scritch.
are... Well, usually they are like Scritch. Made after death. Those two were forged while dead.
Yes, by their master, I'm
For
presuming.
fuck's sake.
The gravity pit?
That's exactly where they fucking are. Keep on ruining my shit. I swear, one of these days I am
Keep on
going
ruining
to
my shit.
actually kill the Reaper.
He's still useful.
Exaggeration.
Okay.
Exactly. I wouldn't actually do it while he's useful.
He's willing to tell me things about death, and I'm willing to take the information.
Mm-mm. He also has control over Tor's mental state, able to remove some of her normal actions, from what I've been able to learn. Far too much control for my liking.
It's a bit uncomfortable.
Quite uncomfortable, especially whenever you're trying to have a conversation with her one day, and then she starts going, he's calling my name, because he can whisper in her ear from miles away. But here they're coming, so I should try and hold quiet on that.
More thoughts for later, then.
Indeed.
I could find out more about that.
Apologies for interrupting your conversation, the two of you. I was
You
trying
did
to show
not.
the gravity pit
not.
that's over there.
You're
and
huge.
Unfortunately, it's in the same area.
No, you didn't.
And you're speaking.
I think that we should try to step by before you all continue your conversation, unless it's done.
We're done.
Alright, then if you're wanting to come along, I was just going to be
Sure,
showing
he has
that
things
off.
to do.
I'll see now.
Careful.
Same to you.
Also, both of us are going to be sharing this little tidbit. If either one of us die, I trust you to find the bodies. I am half convinced that the beast that is Hudson is going to try and kill one of us one of these days.
Leave my soul alone.
I have to do my job.
I'm not yours to take.
What? Hold on. Pause. I need to ask a question.
I don't think the DM is around, so I think you'll have to ask her later.
Okay. We'll see about that.
Watch your step, because these stones aren't physically there, so you're going to have to come up here real quick to look over it.
If your master is a liar and the afterlife is a lie.
This is the worst day ever.
I'm telling you, you need
that
better
pit-
excuses.
No, I'm being very honest. This pit, I walked on the walls before.
You came up, you brought me up here to show me a map
There's an
error, you
entire
fucker.
bit, like, town inside there that is just on the walls, scattered apart.
What?
Now, you see the issue as to why I wasn't going to bring you right there.
I do see the issue.
Mm.
And if you move further, you just drop in, so... And I don't think that you have feather fall.
Is this the pit you fell in before?
Yes, it is the pit that I fell in before.
I see.
Well,
Well,
other than that, hopefully your conversation with Hudson didn't go too terrible, unless... Well, then again, you did say that you're half convinced that he's going to kill you.
so
So
long
that
as he
is-
doesn't think I'm stirring the pot, then I should be fine, but
What did he...
I've warned
I would
him.
ask what he thinks that you did.
Not unless I want to die, apparently. All I'll say is that Revna is smarter than he thinks she is. And she's going to learn the
Yes.
truth, sooner or later, of her own accord, and I will be blamed for it, one way or another, probably.
Of course.
It's fine, I can subdue him, I'm not worried.
Don't be too confident now. You're still learning your new limits.
If I have to pacify him, I can.
I trust that. You seem well more than capable. But I just say, don't underestimate him, even if he doesn't use magic.
Very well. If it helps you any, I could find out more from Upshapti.
It's up to you. It would be gratefully appreciated.
I like to think of it as you scratch my back, I scratch yours. No pun intended.
Oh. I was about to say I took it as that pun, but we'll keep it in mind.
You seem fine enough. I'd like to trust
Thank
you.
you. I like to trust myself too. Not many people tend to.
And others. Do you trust others?
Oh, I barely trust anyone at this point. One time I trusted someone and they tried to stab me in the back hours later. They weren't a part of this group, but, well, you get the point.
It's a two-way street, Mithrin.
I know. Been trying to figure it out. I think I found a starting point, though. It's difficult, though, and I think that you are more than familiar with how things have been since you've been down here.
All I've learned is that everything is awful and we don't have a real plan.
Welcome to the real world. Unfortunately, that is often the case. Unfortunately, whenever we don't have the gods guiding our hands, we have difficulty working together.
Hana, a
Fucking
cloud of
Christ.
blackness floats up from the hole.
Okay.
That's not me. Don't look at me.
Okay, well, you spend all of your time with her. Is she okay?
I don't know. Do
You have
any ways
Featherfall,
to
don't you?
Yes, do you wish to come down as well?
Can we get out?
With Featherfall, yes.
Great. All right. Fine.
Come on. Now beware, this is mildly going to... Actually, no, all the terrible aspects of it's going on to me. I hate
Lucky me.
nausea. Now you see what I mean.
Right.
Mm.
That was awful.
Stagnant mist everywhere.
Where are you?
Did she fall? Can she get
I think she fell.
hurt?
I don't know. I've never actually been around her enough for a fight. Usually she disappears after them. Tor, where are you? Did you scare the horse? Now you see what I mean, though. I don't know if
Right.
you're going to be able to make that jump, I'll be very honest.
There has to be a way down. There has to be a way to go down and get her.
Tor?
No, not making that jump.
What are you doing down here? There was black smoke
That was
all
awful.
around the area. Where were you?
I haven't fallen like that since.
I can't get out.
Why?
I don't know.
Is the horse not listening?
No. It's funky down here. I don't like it.
It's funky down here. I don't like it.
I am so sorry, Hannah.
You don't have to come down.
What are you
No reason for
feeling?
you to.
Why are you, what are,
you feeling?
Weightless and wakeful at the same time?
Can you move? Or are you anchored here?
I don't know. I think I tried.
One second, I need to test something for a moment. Heartbeat.
Nothing.
Oh, thank God this is not that option.
I can't do anything here.
Well,
Is there another way out other than that?
I could go
through one of
down.
the buildings that leads back through Mother's domain.
Oh.
Let's go.
Because there's another room like that down there. Or at least I'm assuming so. That this is one and the same.
So we have to get to the bottom then.
And if not, then, well, through a bit of time, I think I'll be able to get us out with Featherfall. Because Featherfall can let me fly, at least mildly.
As long as we're
And with
going
the
up and
gravity
not
being
down.
all-
I think I'm confused.
I'm gonna look for a way down.
He's confused. Alright. What are you confused about?
I'm stuck in a pit with Death's daughter and the fucking prince.
Are you high or something?
Don't even know if I can trust him. Gods! This is... This is not the way. There's one ledge we could step to. Other than that, that's it.
I can go down. I can take you with me.
We're trying to go up, not down.
Well, up is there.
But you can't go up.
Kind of.
You remember how I mentioned... Cover
I
ears.
don't know. It's like I.
You remember how I mentioned the sanity situation?
Now I
Yes.
can still hear you.
No, you can't, and you know it.
Right.
Okay, I cannot hear you.
It's mentioning that. It's that happened, apparently. And apparently that's what happens anytime that two disagree, because that's the only thing that happens between the two.
Okay.
Ugh. And now you're starting to see one of my main issues with him.
That's 2 reasons for me to... I would like to get out of this pit.
Alright. Let me see if I
Can
can
I
get
hear
us into
now?
that tower. Yes, you can. Yeah, no.
I can go up. It's just weird up.
How weird.
Like I go up until I can't go up anymore, and then I start going down.
So hear me out with this one. Go up once you get to the pit, and then the top of it, then keep walking on the ground
Right.
that
Well, I
is up
start
there.
going. I start going down whenever I.
Alright. So I'm going to be honest with you both. No, you're not staying in here.
I appreciate honesty. Go ahead.
I'm going to be honest, there's not a physical way out. It was mostly me just respawning last time and then just saying that I climbed out, because there's a way to physically climb out right there with that like pillar of rock.
Okay.
And, you know, with gravity being all whimsy wamsy and like, you know, there being a floating fucking rock right there, I just assume that we can do that.
That's fine. So what?
That's
We
kind of what I'm
climb
talking
out
about,
and
is
end
what
up
the fuck is
in the
going
room you were
on?
talking about?
Either that
Or just
fly
up
out
there?
with
Okay.
a flying model.
Oh, fuck.
Where is my flying model?
I kind of have one.
Hi.
They suck. Let
Here it is.
Do I still have my chair? Do I still have my chair?
Puppies.
Do I still-
Puppies. No.
Is there a chair on
No,
there?
there
I
isn't.
don't know if it's there or if it's.
Feel free
Okay,
to
yeah,
pull
no,
my
it's
model
gone.
then real quick, because you can
You gotta go up on him.
This
I
is
don't
a
like the
flight.
way you said that.
Huh?
Up, uppies,
Huh?
up, up,
I'm just gonna start flying
up, up. This sucks.
Yeah. This is why I always like Milklet.
Why did we jump down here, Lizzie? Why?
Because I thought that she was dead.
That's fair. The black smoke was concerning. You bitch.
I thought that she lost her head, I'll be very honest.
Oh my god. I'm almost free.
The attempt was to float out, but it missed, and it did not work.
So what? Did we like climb or did we feather fall up here?
I say a mixture of two. So he climbed up there, then made sure to use Featherfall to get up there. So I'm gonna be fucking sick to my fucking stomach for a bit.
Cool. Awesome.
There, Mithrin. Cough it up.
I'm never going to be bringing one of you down there ever again.
I didn't. You know what?
I know. I'm just saying. You
That was
better not go
awful.
down there. Yes,
I
it
don't know.
was. Apologies, Hannah.
Well, that was a lovely trip. Really glad that I now know that
wasn't.
about the gravity hole.
Yes, there's also one down in wherever Mother, whatever you wish to call her, is in that cave system.
If Mother is her name, then that's what I'll call her.
I don't even know what to call her. I just call her nature. I don't even know why I called her that today. I try to go out of my way not to. Well, before I lose my mind and consider just jumping, I'm just going to sit up here for a bit because, gods, that was fucking annoying.
Very well. I will leave you to it.
The best of luck, and I'll be around to make sure that you are still alive, hopefully.
Hmm. He wants things out of me, but isn't willing to do the same, so no, I don't think I can trust you, Mithrin. It's unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Your charm is a nice tool, though. Perhaps she's manipulating him as well. This sucks! This is awful. I don't even know how I get up here. With my luck, I'll be hunted by Hudson on my way back. Damn it! Damn it all. Everyone here has their own motivations. Half of them aren't even here to kill the Dark Lord, and they're all here for their own reasons. The prince probably wants to take the throne again when the Dark Lord is passed, and we have two of Death's henchmen here stirring the pot as well. And I'm just here. Paying for... Paying for... I don't know. Why hasn't Scritched passed?
I stopped them from doing so.
Why? Why disrupt balance more?
Me bringing him back was keeping the balance.
They died. That's the way.
If you knew the sacrifice behind it, then I don't know if you'd still say the same thing.
Then tell me. Help me understand. Help me not hate what you've done.
There were 8 boatmen across the rivers of death in my world. There are now only 7. My brother gave his spot on the scale for the chance of this to succeed. Every single one of them is willing to sacrifice everything to keep the balance.
What makes Scritch so special then? What was he worth?
Us, boatmen, we remove life from the equation. We start the balance anew. We do not bring back, but not so at great price. Before I left, the 8 of us swore that we would, under any chance, preserve the balance up here and the ones that fight for it. Well, as boatsmen cannot change history, the ones up here can. And we give great honor to it. We might be soulless monsters to whatever they tell you up there or down there, but down there we care. We listen to every story that comes across those rivers. We hear of what happens up here.
No one ever spoke ill of the realm below.
That's not what our master tells us.
We saw you as lawmakers and order keepers. The other side of the balance that must exist. The part that everyone hates. The ugly part.
We didn't used to care when the first 1,000,000 souls come across. The first 1,000,000,000. But after a while, you start to care. You care for who's in this realm.
It took 1,000,000,000,000 for you to care.
And after so long without talk from above, we thought because you hated us. I know that's not true from what you're going to tell me, but I can't change what we felt on those millennia working. Hearing stories of the ones above, blessing them before they pass.
Every time you talk about where you're from, I learn more and more that your master has lied to you. You're the one that sounds shackled.
And I'm just starting to realize that.
Only I wonder if you can break free. And if Tor can, and if the two of you can go your separate ways, if your relationship is as toxic as they claim. I would like to advise you something. I would like to advise that you don't speak to her unless you have to. And that whatever they think you're doing, you cease. If you can. It'll be better for you and them and everyone here in the long run.
Is she speaking ill of me to this usurper's son?
Doesn't matter.
She's finally taken my advice. She's being more than who she is.
Will you listen or won't you?
I understand. Plus, I have a bigger thing to worry about. My last life is going to be here. My only life. I'm going to figure it out and help fix this balance. Until oblivion. I need allies. People I can talk to. Hoping you could be one of them.
You want something from me? Oh, okay, I thought he was gonna take his mask off. As far as I see it so far. Whether I'm talking to you, or I'm talking to them, I will be used one way or another. I know not yet if I can trust anyone here. I have tried to offer my services to several. It's fine that they don't want them, but it's clear that the playing field is not equal, and several just want to take. I'll have to think about it. Prove to me that you can be trusted. Prove to me that you are not just your master's loyal dog. That you can break free. That you'll leave her alone, whatever it is. You're here. If you can do things your way, you should. Because clearly the book that you've learned from is a lie, written in sin.
Asked her for guidance, finally. I took it. I am unsure of the path forward. I just know my desire to do good by this world, this realm, and all that come after it.
I hope that's true. I don't want to be your enemy. But I don't have anything else, and if it is true, which I don't believe that it is so far, that you are in any way throwing a wrench in any of this, I will be your enemy.
I think that's why I was sent here, to throw a wrench into the plan. I think that's entirely why he sent us here.
Then you need to find out yesterday how to not do that anymore. I don't have anything to lose.
Neither do I anymore. She knows. I told her of the Master's plan for her and him. I'm limited by what I can say, but I'm trying not to have any more secrets between us. And after what I learned today, I told her to do what you want to do after this. Be more than what you are. That's all I ever wanted of my kin. Maybe she found it. I hope it's genuine.
If it's not, we'll pay for it.
Just gotta trust her like I always did. Have faith in her, whatever that means, for being like me.
I need to think. I won't be
We
far.
both need to do that.
It's all a mess. Every ounce of it. It's all a mess. Everyone lies. Everyone. Everyone.